Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6. Yeah, right, so in the last week, as you can see the chaos that is now ensuing in our shop, we've taken delivery of our Bergamont e-bikes, which both Steve and I are very excited for, because we may be a bit late compared to a lot of other shops on getting on the whole electric bike bandwagon, but both Steve and I think that, especially this year, they are going to be truly something to actually consider, to actually have and own. So yeah, so we've had taken delivery of them. As you can tell, we are having a huge rearrange in the shop, so that way we can fit everything out there. We also have taken in our Gusset Component delivery down there as well. So fingers crossed today that will all be on the wall, all on display for everybody to come in and see. So yeah, we also took in lots of Schwalbe tyres. These are all fold-in tyres, so nice and easy to actually put on display, rather than that, which looks very messy, and I know someone's going to come in and go, I want that tyre at the bottom. So yes, so we've got plenty of tyres to keep people out there riding, especially in current conditions, which is a bit wet and slippy. As you can see, our archway now has our memory photos on, so that's quite nice. Moving that was reminded us of all the things that we've done so far within the coming up to 9 years now. So yeah, 9 years that we've been here this time around. Steve has wallpapered this wall. As you can tell, we still need to finish, but we need wallpaper to turn up. So yes, so we've got that up and going. So this is the start of our renovations in the shop. We've still got plenty to do. But what else has happened in the last week? Well, Stacey and I have very much derailed on our MTB fitness. Unfortunately, family life has made it a bit difficult, and mentally, I'll be honest, I've not got myself back up to do it. So 1,000 apologies again, Matt. I'm not doing you justice. I will. I promise and swear on my daughter's life, I will actually get on there and start actually working this off to feel better in myself and to get out there. What else we got going on? Well, it's a bit quiet. February seems to have quietened down. People are back in the humdrum of things. We've had cold snaps, fluttering of snow down here, and now it's just back to being grey and wet. We have coming in Bergamont frame sets, so there will be frames for people to purchase to either renovate old bikes or to give themselves an ongoing project. Now, I personally love making bikes, and I think you have a better rapport and connection to the bike if you build it from scratch. So yes, we have frame sets turning up, and again, I will show those when they actually arrive. We have got on display a full range of helmets here, which will keep anybody safe. And don't forget, as silly as it sounds, they recommend nearly every 2 years that you replace your helmet due to fatigue, so sun damage, just use and things like that, whether you had an accident or not. And unfortunately, if you have had an accident, you are supposed to replace it. I'm not making you spend your money, it's just advisories. So yes, if you're thinking about it, we have a great selection and more of in stock. Our Bergamont bikes turn up within the next 7 days, so we'll be having hardtail mountain bikes turning up soon. So that's our first drop. So don't forget, at the moment we still got some clearance on the GTs. as well as a couple of Bianchis still here. So over here we have the Impulso, which is a great entry-level bike, and we also have the Aria, which is your aero carbon frame. Again, yeah, lifetime bike. Once you got it, won't particularly need to buy another carbon framed road bike. We have the adventure bike from GT, which is a beautiful little bit of kit. So you have that, so that is ideal for commuters, for those that like the drop bars and just want to get out there and pound the beat. You can put mud guards on that, you can put knobbly tyres on there, just so that you've got confidence in where you're going, and that will do bridleways, so going through an awful lot of bark and things like that, so that'll do that. So we also have over here, we've still got full suspension GT Verb, which as you can see is on a cracking price now. We have the super lightweight Rockstar cross-country bike with Fox suspension and SLX XT gearing upon there. We have the Avalanche GT, again at a silly good price, and then you've got the lower versions of the GT down there as well. And then we have our normal Tiger range, so you've got hybrids, mountain bikes, down to then children's, which are also up there. So yeah, so that's what's been sort of going on the last week. Hopefully Stacey and I will get ourselves into gear, and we'll have a bit more to report about with how where we're going and stuff on our bikes. I'm sorry, it's not all singing, all dancing, lots of cycle rides and us getting out there and about. Just things always seem to get in the way at the moment, it feels. So yeah, I'll add some more to this episode if how the day goes with obviously all the changes that we're doing. So yeah, bye for now. Hey again, and right, a couple of days have passed and I'm late with doing the episode. However, Steve has finished doing the part of the rearrange around the shop, which I know some of you have made comments about again on Facebook. However, it's only a rearrange and a spot of decorating, so Steve has managed to get up brick wallpaper, which is over here. So we've got a lovely white brick wallpaper over here, and we've obviously had a rearrange of bikes as well. We have taken stock of the Bergamont E Revox. So this is the electric mountain bike which we'll be keeping in stock, and it is a very pretty beast. So yes, so £2,500. I know that sounds an awful lot of money, and it is an awful lot of money, but you've got a bike pretty much for life that is going to get you out there riding and feeling young and energized again, to encourage you to carry on riding. We've also taken stock of the E Horizon. So we've got the Bergamont E Horizon. Now this is the town bike from Bergamont. So you've got alloy frame, low step through, 400-watt battery, built-in lights front and rear, appearing display, 9 gears, front suspension, hydraulic disc brakes. More than enough to get out, do your shop, or just enjoy the countryside. It will do all of that, and that complements with our rally motorces that we have here as well. But what we've just taken delivery of this morning, we've got our 4 bike frames, and we've got our Bergamont Revoxes for stock. So we have our first bike frame, very handily gotten out. Oh, that's nice. So this is the Rockstar limited edition alloy frame, 650B compatible, disc brake, in black, red and white. Sorry, I thought that was a gunmetal, but it's black, red and white, and this is in a 20-inch frame. Screw in bottom bracket, 1.1/8 headset. Very, very nice. Very, very light, but like most frames, they are always light. Next we have ooh, blue. So we have the Cyan and Lime Bergamont Matrix, if my memory serves me. Now this is a tapered headstock, alloy frame. Screw-in bottom bracket. And this is in a 48, so that is a 18-inch frame. 650B wheel. Again, lovely finish and a brightly coloured frame. And we also have the Rockstar 650B limited edition white and blue. There you go. 1.1/8 headstock, screw-in bottom bracket in a, I think that is a slightly sparkly white frame with flicks of blue. And if my memory serves me, this is again a 47, so it's an 18-inch frame again. Very nice. Again, very light. Sorry about that. Had a customer come in. Had to stop. So, as I was saying with regards to the frames, we got 4 frames in. As I was running through with you, we have the metric 650B alloy mountain bike frame. So this is one with a tapered headstock, and this one is £89.99. With this one you've got hardtail, front suspension can go on, obviously 650B front suspension. Comes in the Cyan and Lime with a flick of white. You've then got the Rockstar Limited, which comes in black or white. Both of which are 650Bs, both of which take 1.1/8 top and bottom headstocks, so slightly older design suspension but still readily available. The last one that came out was then the Trailster 27.5. So this Trailster is brushed metal frame with orange and black, slightly biased because obviously very much like the colour scheme. So obviously again, tapered headstock. So this is 1.5 inch, 1.1/8. Through axle on the rear, or a maxle, give or take how you wish to be. Screw-in bottom bracket, and this one retails at £279 just for the frame. And I also forgot to say, these two retail at £99 for the frame. So we have these frames now in the shop in stock. So if you fancy just a change of your bike, or actually just fancy building your own bike, we have frames now to allow you to do so. I'm very much of the opinion, if you build a bike, you generally love the bike because you get to tweak it to how you want to do. All of these frames can be built up using Gusset Components, to which we've got handlebars, saddles and grips in stock, but they also do a range of crank sets, headsets and bearings. Also, to fit these frames, we also have in stock the Halo Ridgeline wheel sets, which will fit any one of the frames that we have here, quick release or through axle. So yes, we have most of the componentry here in stock to build your own bike. Thank you for watching. Happy trails.